Tonight, I really have no idea how to introduce the following story. You see, our Robert Krulwich came in recently wondering about one of the great what-if questions that every child asks.
Well, it turns out there's a problem here.
When growing up, I'm sure everyone heard of the phrase that you can dig to China. And no, I'm not talking about the game or this weird looking movie from the olden days. I'm more specifically talking about the popular myth that goes around when growing up. You might have seen it while watching Sunday morning cartoons, or while you were busy playing in the sandpit and a passing adult made a comment. Nonetheless, a majority of people know of this phrase. By doing a quick Google search, you'll be bombarded with articles asking the question, is it possible? Which is weird, since obviously anyone with a bit of geography knowledge will know that if you dig through the earth and reach China, then you dug from Argentina or Chile. So recently I was thinking, what is the origins of the myth dig to China? Doing a Google search will give you more articles of whether it's possible or not. However, within all of them there's a lone article trying to explain the origins. The story goes that an old dude by the name of Henry David Thoreau was writing essays about everything that happened in his life and all that boring stuff. In one of his essays, he mentioned that there was this crazy dude in his town that started a project to dig through to China. He was so crazy that the old dude said that he started to hear pots and kettles rattle. Unfortunately for Henry, he was too big of a baby and never went to look at all himself. Then a few years later, this company that creates encyclopedias released a journal fiction piece, whatever that means, about a group of isekai engineers that turned into beavers that want to dig to China. And don't forget the best part, they want to line their hole with porcelain. What the fuck? Were drugs not outlawed in the 1800s? Then the inevitable happened. The church got hold of this and assumedly the spread of this phrase went into overdrive. It manifested itself in a song called The Three Little Miners and went on to be made into a Sunday school primer, whatever that means. Soon afterwards, that magical box people called a TV started to spread it even further with clips from The Simpsons to Sunday morning cartoons. Even the King Big Bird with his special Big Bird in China. If there is a pun in that, then it's definitely intended. And so you get the idea of where it all started. It was envisioned by a crazy dude and spread around by people lacking the knowledge to know better, until it became national and by extent an international trope of digging to China. One of the coolest stories surrounding this trope is in the olden days, where a group of boys decided to act out on this fun trope. Where they heard of it, we don't know. To dig through to China, only to end up with a treasure box of coins, with the New York Times writing, 6 small boys intend on digging to China via Homer Hood's backyard. Struck buried treasure. If this has maybe helped you understand anything, it should be to start digging. The treasure isn't gonna come to us.
A little value added to this broadcast.